Okay, everyone, we are back. Sorry about the confusion there. We're figuring this out as we go. We have a new stream open. Looks like some of you have already found the chat. Very pleased to welcome Shu Yang making an appearance in the comments. Shu, I hope you'll let us know where you're writing from and what the scene is there.
Shu's writing from Buenos Aires on his first day in lockdown.
Wow, okay. So already the chat has an international feel. We'd like to start by reviewing what we'll be doing today on the stream. We'll be starting out with an interview with DJ Meow, also known as Yelizaveta Nersasova. She'll be talking about her perspective on the situation and also some very exciting events that she has planned for this weekend, including a virtual milonga. I heard this might be the largest virtual milonga in the world, Megan. Am I right there?
The world's largest online milonga.
Well, that's very exciting. So she'll be telling us more about that. That was coming up a lot in the chat yesterday, actually, if such a thing would even be possible. So sounds like we're going to get to find out sooner than we thought. DJ Vicktorious. Sorry, go ahead.
No, please.
DJ Vicktorious is going to weigh in after that. And then we will be having an update on Sachin's cyst. For those of you that were not in the previous chat, Sachin had a cyst in the corner of his eye. He's not able to go to the doctor, and the situation seems to be worsening, so we'll check in on that. We'll also check in on Sachin's love life, his decision to call his exes, or not call his exes, and I'm sure the chat will be weighing in on that as well. As always, this program is very much driven by your questions and your comments, so please don't hesitate to weigh in. There's some possibility this is also being streamed on Facebook. I'd love to know if anyone is seeing it on Facebook and is able to communicate that to us. That'd be great to know. Megan.
Yes.
How are you?
I'm doing well. I have to say that today was the first day that it felt a little less novel and a little more, I don't know, like we're living in a very strange, significant time.
Yeah. We were speculating yesterday if this was in fact let me just change this. If this was in fact the strangest time that we've experienced in our lives so far. We were comparing it to 9/11, various stock market crashes and wars. Maybe it remains to be seen, but it's definitely up there in the conversation. So I think, would also like to remind everyone, if you would like to appear on the stream, as you can see down below, please email your Skype address to connect@oxygentango.com. We don't know if it'll necessarily be this stream, but we do want to hear from all different parts of the Tango community. So let us know and we will try our best to get you on. Let's see if we can now bring on our first guest, Elizaveta. Megan, actually, do you want to try to bring her on? Actually, let me see.
Yeah.
Let me see, I'm going to try to.
Why don't you try to bring her on?
Okay.
Very excited by the action in the chat right now. We have Danny Malley all the way from New York City, Shu Yang from Buenos Aires, Argentina. Oxygen Live has gone worldwide.
There's no doubt about that. All right, let's see here. Looks like Elizaveta is here.
I'm here.
Can we get you into the stream? Oh, well, currently you're on the stream with just me. We're going to get Megan back on there. There she is. Great. All three of us are on the stream. Elizaveta,
Yay! I've never been on a stream. I just want you to know. This is my first time on a stream.
Well, welcome. For those that don't
excited.
necessarily know who you are, do you want to just tell us briefly who you are, your relationship to Tango, and what your situation is like right now?
Well, I am Yelizaveta, and I am a dancer living now in Los Angeles. I've been here for a couple of years. Very excited to be part of the Oxygen Tango community. I'm also a teacher here, and I'm doing a lot of teaching, DJing, dancing when I'm not self-quarantining in this process. Yeah, it's been an interesting time. I was just sharing with a couple of people that I was listening to tango music and had this whole new emotion appear where I thought, gosh, there's this being able to hear tango music when I'm dancing, that feels great. And then listening to tango music when I'm not dancing is also really great. But then there's listening to tango music when I'm not dancing and I can't dance with anybody. It's like this whole other feeling of cherishing the moments of past dancing and, thinking about how beautiful that experience is to experience certain songs with certain people. So I miss that. And I think a big part of me misses not just the dancing, but honestly just sitting and watching people dance. I get so much out of that. A lot of times I'll go to milongas and I'll just sit and watch people and I can't help but smile because it just looks so beautiful. So really miss that and hope that it's not going to be too long before I experience that again.
Have you been spending...
Me and you both, sister.
Have you been spending the quarantine alone? Are you with somebody else? Or
Thankfully, no. I have my wonderful partner in crime. Here he is.
Oh, there he is. Wow. Okay, we didn't know if he would make an appearance. Got his headphones on.
The live stream.
Just go to our YouTube page.
And also, I have my one of my felines here with me. We had an addition of 2 kittens to our family, so a lot of the quarantine time has been spent training them, clicker training them to be on harnesses and such.
Oh, I've been reading about this clicker
dancing
training.
A little bit of tango with the cats. I posted a video of that the other day. So yeah, that's been my dealing with this situation.
How's the chick clicker training go? I've been reading about that.
I think I think it's going well. Yeah.
Dave, where's the live stream link?
Stop it. The clicker training is going well. One of the cats is doing much better than the other, but it's happening. You're going to clicker train him right now. But what we're trying to do is we're trying to get him to clicker train so that they would give you a high five, so that when I'm back at my most favorite place DJ, I can bring my cats and they can high five people as they go onto the dance floor.
That would be nice.
The dream.
That would be dream. That would be a triumph of clicker training. So we're getting close.
I think we have the time and the energy to commit fully to this endeavor. I think it's going to work.
Yeah, I've been thinking for a while if there's a way to apply clicker training to tango instruction. Not sure if we've found quite the right angle on it, but I do like the idea of taking
Alex should get together and really explore this.
Yeah, maybe it would be good for essential body mechanics too.
Here's the other one.
Oh, okay. Well, there's the high five.
That's the high five. We're training.
Speaking of essential body mechanics, you're doing a really cool free virtual workshop tomorrow from 12 to 1:30, I believe, of the work that you do. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yes. So I'm super excited. I've been doing these workshops now every month for the last year. So every month I would have people over and I give them a little bit of a rundown of what the essential body mechanics is all about, how it's effective in helping people resolve issues in their dance that have to do with loss of balance or some chronic issues, pain that they might be experiencing. So these workshops have been going on for a while, and I guess now there's been a new avenue to explore and to connect with more people virtually. So I'm doing a webinar tomorrow from 12 to 1:30, and it's just going to be basically the content of the workshop that I teach in person as well. and I will be demonstrating some things and answering questions, and there will be some material that you'll get a worksheet, and we'll be able to get introduced to it via the screen. So I'm looking forward to that. We're going to talk a little bit about how the system really works and what kinds of things you can practice every day, what kinds of simple ways that you can imagine your body that will really improve anything from just being able to balance to preventing injury to overcoming trauma or injury that you might have had in the past. So it's a wealth of information, and that I'm excited to be able to bring it to more people, really. And that's been kind of a fun, maybe the positive side of this is that it's forcing me to really connect with people in a wider community and reach out and put myself out there. So I'm super grateful for that.
Is this a workshop that if you don't dance tango, that you would still get something out of it?
For sure, really. The reason why I've even calling it essential body mechanics, the essential part of it is really that these are mechanics that are going to be present in every type of movement system, whether you're a dancer or a yoga practitioner, or you're an athlete. These are essential things that I think of it as like what PE should be in school, when you just kind of get a rundown of what the body is supposed to do, how it's supposed to move. And so this is kind of like the manual for your body's movement, like how the body needs to be aligned to move well. So there will be a lot of crossover for people if they've done anything from yoga, Pilates, gyrotonics, dance, athletics. It's going to really resonate with everyone and answer a lot of questions, I think. So it's super great.
Awesome. I'm so excited for it. I'm taking it. So if anybody want, take it with me. Perfect.
Yes.
And then can you tell us a little bit about the virtual milonga that you're involved with?
Yeah.
The world's largest.
The world's largest. Absolutely the world's largest. So Marsha Miller and I collaborated in putting together this, pioneering this way of thinking about the milonga space. So she asked me to DJ for an hour on Sunday from 12 to 1. So there will be a live broadcast, and I'll be playing a selection of tandas. I'm also taking requests, which is something that is not done usually, but I thought, why not experiment? So if you have a particular song you would like to dedicate to someone special and send it out into the world, send me a message and I'll try to include it in my set. So it will be nice to, connect with people and talk about the music a little bit, share some things about the music during that hour, and give a shout out to all the dancers around the world who are feeling the pain right now. So
great. So
yeah.
So it's an audio experience.
Correct. It's an audio experience. There will be a live feed, and I'll probably be dancing a little bit with my cats, so you might see some of that. Hopefully, in the future we can figure it out so there can be a video feed as well of other people, so I can see other people dancing.
And so you'll be DJing on the live feed.
Correct.
Oh,
I'm
awesome.
DJing live feed. You'll see me in action. I'll introduce the music, and maybe we'll get some live cortinas. I don't know. The chances are slim, but we'll see. So yeah. So join me. It's 12 to 1:30. I will post all the links in the comments in a second, so
Okay.
You'll have the links to everything.
Okay, perfect. I'll post those in the Oxygen group as well,
Cool.
both for the milonga and the workshop tomorrow.
Yes. Awesome. Thanks so much for that, you guys.
Yeah.
And thank you for doing this. This is a great way to, not feel alone.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, it has been nice to have something to look forward to and to hear from people and
Yeah.
see people. Great. I can't actually for some reason, see the chat on my end, Megan. Are you able to see what's going on in the chat if we have any questions? Or
It's hopping. Everybody is really excited that Shu Yang dropped by all the way from Buenos Aires, Argentina.
Oh, cool.
Danny Malley, who is the sole non-tango dancer in the chat, was also really intrigued by the idea of not being able to dance tango music, not being able to dance tango and sort of having all this funness while you're listening to tango music. He thought that was really intriguing.
Nice.
And a lot of discussion about Costco lines.
Got it.
Still, for the toilet paper, right? There's a lot of rush for that.
Sachin Mehta comments that Elizaveta is a great instructor for body meowcanics.
Oh,
that's right.
Very nice.
You have to meow while you're in my class, but it's not hard.
And Nyan, Korean Diva 76, notes that your initial class dramatically changed her tango game, and she can't wait to take more.
Oh, well, there you go. She was in my last free workshop, so that's fantastic. Thank you, Nyan. That's awesome.
Quite a plug from Nyan.
Yes.
Thank you, Nyan.
Terrific. Well, thank you so much for coming on. We hope to have you back again soon and just check in on how things are going. Really looking forward.
Buddy, they called it Meowcanics.
What's that? Meowcanics, yes. That milonga is at 12 Pacific time on Saturday.
Pacific time on Sunday.
At noon?
Sunday, 12 to 1.
On Sunday. And the body mechanics is?
Tomorrow, 12 to 30, Saturday.
Got it. Okay. Mm-hmm. And there'll be more information about that in the comments section, so you can look there for that. Thank you so much, Elizaveta.
Awesome.
Thanks,
Thank
Elizaveta.
You guys. See you soon.
So, Megan, if you want to maybe, for some reason I don't see the chat coming through in my console, so if you want to just kind of say hello to people while I bring on our next guest.
Sure, you got it. I also just want to let the stream know that I'm working on my radio voice. I realize I'm talking way too loudly. I'm an old school theater nerd, so I keep feeling like I have to project to the 13 people watching, but I can just use my normal voice. I'm just going to keep working on that. Hello to Ruth Montoya, who just joined the feed, and to Shane Crosby. Thanks so much for joining us tonight. Already much anticipation for Sachin's segment. Really looking forward to getting DJ Vicktorious onto the feed, seeing how she's doing. Here's what she's thinking about the world these days.
Megan, would you go ahead and actually add her to our Skype conversation if you can?
Sure. It doesn't seem like I'm able to do that.
Okay.
While I'm in the call, since you initiated the call, possibly, or at least I can't see how to do that.
Okay. All right. Well, continue to interact with chat for a minute, please.
Okay, sure.
Keep working on this.
What up, chat? I think you guys are probably a minute or 30 seconds behind us. I would love to hear what you all are doing with your days. I'd also love to hear if anybody has any requests for anything or knows of good ways for people to get involved. One of the most interesting things I saw today was if you know how to sew, there's lots of organizations who are putting out patterns and instructions for making medical masks. They're badly needed.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes, and there she is, DJ Vicktorious.
Hi.
AKA Kristen Vick, AKA Kristen McCown.
Thank you. So many.
How are you, Kristen? I miss you.
I miss you too. I'm doing well. We just had dinner, drinking wine.
And who's the we?
Oh, T2. He made dinner tonight.
Oh, nice. What'd you have?
Woo!
There he is. We're hoping that the T2 would put in an appearance.
We had chicken and potatoes. What about you? What do you eat for dinner?
What did we have?
I
had steak and kale.
Nice.
Yep.
Yeah, and potatoes. Kristen, do you want to just tell us a little bit about you and how you're doing right now and how this situation has affected you?
Yeah, sure. I mean, I'm Kristen McCown. I'm a tango dancer, live in Los Angeles, started out of Oxygen. Megan used to be my roommate up until very recently. I work in advertising, and about a week ago, on Thursday, they just kind of announced to us that we needed to work from home for the next 2 weeks. So we transitioned into basically all left the company on Thursday, like toting whatever monitors and keyboards we could take with us. And we've been working from home. And then this week that got basically just extended to indefinitely. The governor's put on the stay-at-home order now. So I came over to hang out with T2, brought Biscuit, my cat, over here, which has been fun, and just kind of working and just chilling at home.
Got it.
Yeah.
What are you? I mean, you're somebody that I think of as very politically engaged. What do you think about what the best way is right now to be helping, or how we can be active while we're all stuck inside our houses?
Yeah. Well, I think Richard Cepeda posted a bill that is going through. I'm not sure whether it's in the House or the Senate right now, but I think calling to help on that bill. It's got a lot of great measures to help people around the country that are hurting. I know a lot of people in the restaurant industry who are hurting a lot from this. My hometown, I'm from an island on the coast of North Carolina. They've shut down the whole island to non-residents. And there's tons of cancellations and bookings and weddings, and their whole economy is based on tourism. So that's going to be a huge hit. So I recommend just like calling your senator, staying home, but just doing what you can online or via the phone when you have some time.
Kristen, would you mind, after we get off the chat here, posting whatever that information is in the comments of YouTube, so if people do want to call their senator or congressperson, they have the numbers and know what to do? Yeah,
I can post that for sure.
We've also had a request from the chat to see T2's guns again.
Oh,
can we
exciting.
See T2's guns again?
My God.
Did that come from Sachin?
I actually think it was, yes, it was Sachin.
Yeah. All right, you ready to show them?
Let's go for it. Yeah.
All right, you actually delivered.
Oh my God. This is his workout station. That's where the guns happen.
I see. And can we just see the guns one more time, please?
One more time.
Hey, Sachin.
Kiss them, please. Kiss. Can you kiss it?
Kiss it, please.
Come on, do it.
Okay.
Come on. Yeah. Yes. A gift for the people.
Oh my God.
Are welcome. All the chuckleheads in the chat, you are welcome.
I miss you guys.
Yeah, we miss y'all a lot. We miss everyone.
Have you guys been dancing at all?
A little bit, but not that much. During the week, at work, it hasn't like slowed down. So don't have that much time in the evenings, really. So I just like want to chill out. Yeah, we've been more drinking wine and watching TV, mindless TV.
That sounds good too.
Yeah. And you've been working out. All right.
It's so interesting. I'm glad that it hasn't, for your sake and for your job, but it seems crazy to me that the advertising business would be busier in this time.
Well, I can't speak too much because of NDAs and things, but it's a huge hit. So a lot of the busyness right now is evaluating the impact.
I see.
Yeah.
Wild.
But it's a huge hit for advertising right now. We're seeing like a lot of slowdown, obviously. So yeah, it's definitely going to be a huge hit across the advertising sector.
Got it.
Yeah.
I do want to share a tiny miracle. Danny Malley claims that when T2 kissed his guns, that it froze his chat.
Wow. Well, let's be known. There's not much technology that's up to it.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a pretty beautiful sight.
Sachin Mehta also notes that his entire computer crashed.
Wow. T2 just out
And
there,
how is he still posting?
out there crashing everyone's computer remotely over the stream.
Great.
Kristen, what do you miss about Tango?
Oh my gosh. I just miss, well, one, the hugs. Some of my favorite people to hug. Miss that so much. The music. I miss, I don't know, it's just such like a meditative experience, and it just became like such a huge part of my social life. It just really feels like, one, I'm missing like kind of like a spiritual practice almost, and two, that I'm just missing a bunch of friends and family.
Yep.
I hear it.
Yeah. What about you, Megan?
What do I miss the most about Tango?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's the people. It's always been the people for me. I knew the first day that I walked into Oxygen Tango that I had found my people.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's just nuts, and I'm so lucky because I get to see my people every day. Some of them, most of them every other day. It's just very strange. Yeah, that's why I always just feel really cheered up after we do this show, because I forget how much a part of my life everybody is.
Yeah. I think it's very important in these times to not only call people, but have FaceTime sessions is super key. Like, just to see another human's face. It's really in those like expressions that really touch you, I think.
Yeah. What are you feeling like? What do you not miss about Tango?
What do I not miss about Tango?
Going to see them.
What?
Oh, T2 just mumbled something.
Yeah, you said going to sleep early, and I'm like, that never happened. What don't I miss about Tango? I don't really know. I can't think of anything. Maybe the stress of the cabaseo and some milonga, but I don't know. Generally, I have a good time now. So, but definitely when I was a beginner, that was very stressful.
Interesting. Yeah, I think that would probably be at the top of a lot of lists, is the whole just stress. Yeah, stress of navigating the cabaseo.
Yeah, but I don't know. There's not much I don't miss about it.
Well,
I only don't miss the complaining.
Oh, yes. Well, yes, you're an organizer, so you get a lot of that.
It's part of the game. I mean, people, we really are, the Oxygen Studio is a home for people, and it's family for people. Yeah. So it's just part of people feeling very comfortable there, and feeling very free to share their wants and needs.
Yeah, it's so wild. Like 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago, whatever, like I would have had 2 DJ gigs this week. I would have been at Meow on Tuesday and Oxygen on Thursday. So I also miss DJing too.
Are you compiling a backlog of playlists, so you'll just have a few weeks of playlists ready to go?
I should do that. I have just been listening to the playlist I've already had on Spotify because my DJ computer is at my house. I need to pick that up.
I see.
Yeah.
I have some killer alternative music for when we come back.
Oh, yeah, I can't wait.
Killer. I actually texted you a song the other day. You should listen to it. It's very sexy.
Oh, I thought that was like a spoken word poetry or something.
No, it's a song.
I didn't listen to it yet because it was during the work day.
You're going to love it. Your ass is just going to start shaking involuntarily.
Can't wait.
We look forward to a review of that song the next time that Kristen comes on.
Oh, yeah. I'll have it ready.
It was so nice talking to you, Kristen. Thanks for taking the time to check in with us and hang out with us and contribute to our little community, staying in touch.
Yeah, miss and love you guys.
Miss you too.
Miss you, love you too.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, we're going to go on to our next guest, if we can get him on. Megan, do you want to maybe give us a little recap of what's going on in the chat? It's really a shame I'm not able to access it because that was so fun, but we'll get it going next time.
It's okay. T2 flashing his guns really seems to have stunned everybody into silence. But Shu Yang notes, it says, Megan, you guys doing okay on rent? It is important that we keep the oxygen community alive. Thanks so much for asking, Shu Yang. As we're telling people, we really appreciate everybody's concerns. The oxygen community is not currently in any jeopardy. We have savings for this sort of thing. But thanks for checking in, and we are doing very okay. And in fact, we want to know if any of you aren't doing okay. If anybody out there needs help with anything, we have lots of people who are eager to help. So feel free to private message either Dave or I, and we'll be there for you. And so will the other people in the oxygen community. I also just wanted to talk a little bit about where we're going with this. We're keeping it sort of in the family, small, insular as far as the guests right now because we're still figuring everything out. We would eventually like to start contacting people in other parts of the country, tango dancers, possibly non-tango dancers who have unique perspectives on what's going on in the world. So stay tuned for that. And if you have any suggestions for somebody that might be interesting to talk to, feel free to message me. Franco Del Nuevo, very excited about my upcoming alternative selections. I appreciate the enthusiasm.
Megan, do you want to see if you can add Sachin? I'm having a little trouble in the Skype.
I wasn't able to do that before, so I can just keep interacting with the chat.
Okay,
so we're currently trying to bring on Sachin Mehta for his update. Everybody's just beside themselves waiting to hear about the status of his cyst. I know I am.
We are dialing him as we speak. Okay. There he is.
Ivan Lopez has entered the chat.
Oh,
welcome, Ivan Lopez.
exciting.
Just in time to catch Sachin Mehta's segment.
Wow. The only repeat guest in the history of Oxygen Tango Live. Sachin, how does it feel?
Wait, am I on?
You're on.
It's okay. It's okay. Yeah. I have a question though. So Elizabetha, you brought her on because she teaches body mechanics, right? She's teaching a class.
And the virtual milonga.
And the virtual milonga. And DJ Vicktorious, she's also DJing, and she talked about what we can do from a public policy perspective. And I'm just a sty guy. Like, I have a fully developed life. I have opinions.
You want to be more than that?
Yeah, I made a comment about my style, and now that's I have. Yeah, no, it's fine.
Well, it's up to you to overcome it, Sachin. But seriously, can we get an update on the style?
Yeah, it's mostly a lot of different liquids came out of it earlier today. So it's good. I got some. There was a little bit of blood, a little bit of clear liquid, and a little bit of pus. I'm not bragging. Just a little bit of pus.
No, sounds good. Sounds good. Sounds healthy.
And now
it had to be very uncomfortable. I'm glad it deflated.
No, but it's like the beginning of the sty coincided with, when people were first starting to get really freaked out about Corona and hiding out. So I feel like this is, tomorrow will be the first day of my Corona self-quarantine, because up until now I've been staying home because of my sty. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So But thanks for everyone's concern. It's public.
All right. Well, now what about your love life?
Nothing has changed.
For those of
find
you that
that
weren't on the stream last
surprising.
time, Sachin found out yesterday that he was entering a 20-day period of heightened, of just luck in his love life. And so we just,
According to his astrological
and
sign.
it's something that we'd
Right.
like to be tracking over the course of the quarantine.
That is correct, Dave and Megan. My mother has told me that I have a period of good luck for 20 days. And so today is day 1. And I've been on so many dates. I've been on 0 dates. Nothing has happened.
No dates so far?
No,
Well,
no dates so far.
There is a suggestion from the chat that might help. There is a request from the chat that you show your guns, Sachin.
Oh.
I'm not going to show my guns after T2 showed his guns.
How about just one?
What? No, it's
We can't, I don't think we can make him show his
showing
guns.
my stuff.
Sachin, I'm going to back you up on this one because I certainly don't want to be showing my guns. Oh, wow, he did show his guns.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Every guest from now on has to show their guns.
It's for the people.
It's for the people. This is for the fans. Suck it,
I
people.
feel like
Oh.
it doesn't count if your shirt's still on.
Well, but to be able to see it through the fabric of the shirt is impressive.
Right.
Did you stuff those before you got on the stream, Sachin?
What's that?
Did you stuff your guns before you got on the stream?
You know, I would totally show you the skin. I'm wearing this really kind of narrow-fitting shirt that I put on just for you guys, and I can't. It won't come off the gun, so.
All right, well, we'll try to talk off Sachin's shirt on another stream, maybe.
It's stuck in the holster. It's stuck in the holster.
Last time,
We have had a request from Artisher for Dave to show his guns.
I knew that was coming. That's why I was trying to cut this off at the pass with Sachin. That's going to give you a reason to tune into the next stream. That's what's
I have
called
been
a
ordered
That's what's called a
to order
cliffhanger.
you
And
to show your guns.
I see.
I hereby order you to show those guns.
Okay. Sachin, last time we spoke, you were considering contacting some of your exes.
Yeah. So my exes.
First of all, just to back up a second, how many exes are we talking about here that you were considering?
What is this? I thought we were just gonna make it's like a there's.
You're the only ongoing
there's-
storyline we have right now, except for Cassandra and Christine.
There is a medium-sized list of, because you know I've been around. I've been around. I've lived. I'm in my 50s. I've been around the block. No, there's a short list. A lot of them won't even. I'm on speaking terms with many of them, but I think it'd be funny if for Franco, if I called one of the exes I'm not on good terms with. Ha 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 ha.
Well, maybe this
And
is
I
just the right moment to reconcile.
Yeah. Will you call now?
No, you call now?
Yeah.
No, give me a day. Give me a day. Give me a.
Okay, so maybe
Got it.
on the next stream, maybe we'll finally get that phone call. We've been building it for a couple streams now.
Also, just real quick, finally somebody asked to see my gun.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Wow,
Wow.
very nice.
He has his beat, Dave.
Yeah, no question. Those are the best. Those are the best guns of the
That was
evening.
for you, Danny Malley.
Sachin, what else is going on?
Nothing. I'm like you guys. Today was kind of the first day I was like, I woke up and it's just, all right, this is how it's going to be for a year or something. I don't know. And I fired up the computer and I did something I haven't done in like 10 years. I downloaded like a video game.
Really?
Like a legit video game with like swords and wizard points and weird whatever. So I started playing that. Games have changed. Like everything is faster. There's a lot more data on the screen.
Yeah.
So I tried that for like half an hour. I'm low on food, and I'm gonna go. I did an Instacart order. So I know some people are going into stores, but I'm a little bit paranoid. You know, I don't even want to risk it yet until it's like a month. my nerves are settled. So my Instacart comes on Tuesday. Up until then, I have a lot of potatoes and a lot of eggs.
All right, so any of the chuckleheads in the chat are short on potatoes and eggs, and they have something that Sachin needs. We might be able to work something out.
I'll trade you a sty for a frozen pizza.
How can you trade your sty?
You know,
Maybe a picture of his sty could have some value, maybe.
But somebody from yesterday, I'll give you an autographed photo of my sty. No, but somebody, I got a message yesterday from somebody who was on a stream, and I won't say who because of HIPAA. But I don't know. But no, someone got a sty, and the theory is that I communicated through this.
Someone from the chat got a sty. To be more clear, after
Really?
Sachin talked about his sty.
Really?
After I showed them my sty up close. So
Oh.
I think the real case is if some of these chuckleheads get well, H0.
Okay. This is definitely something we should be tracking on future broadcasts. If any of the chuckleheads come down with a sty over the next couple days, we'll know why, and please let us know.
Yeah.
Report it immediately. I'd like to do a little update from the chat. I just want to note for the record that Danny Malley reports the chat also froze when I flashed my guns.
Wow.
But just
breaking YouTube left and right on the stream.
yeah. Franco Del Nuevo suggested that Sachin calls one of his exes. I think that this is a real possibility
Oh, this is
for
like
a stream next.
You mean that Sachin would call one of Franco Del Nuevo's exes?
Yes.
Oh, this is like what's the movie where they kill each other's victims? You know, Strangers on a Train, I believe. It's two guys. They both have someone in their life they want to kill, so they kill each other's. Some correlation there. So we'll get Sachin,
You lost me.
We'll get Sachin calling Franco Del Nuevo's ex and vice versa. Is that what we're suggesting?
Yeah, I'll probably just call his ex and just see if they have toilet paper and ha. Yeah. But we can talk about the murder, the double homicide route, Dave.
I think it's a Hitchcock movie. Maybe the chat can clear this up.
Franco Del Nuevo, we will discuss. I will call any of your exes.
Yes.
Don't know the message you want to give. We will work together on a message depending on what your goal is. And yeah, I'll be happy to do that. I can solve other people's exes' problems. I can't solve mine. That's how it is, right?
Yes. Yeah,
Right.
that is usually the way it works.
A doctor can't cure his own cancer.
Exactly.
That's right.
Kristen
Wisdom.
reports that me talking about my own guns froze her screen.
Wow. The mere mention of Megan's guns disables technology.
Dave, have we had any submissions for mystery guest?
We have, as a matter of fact. We have someone already right now.
Holy shit.
I'm going to try to make this happen. It'll be a surprise. Oh, wait. Did I mess this up, actually?
What's up?
Franco.
Hey, Dave.
Oh, here he is. Oh, hey, here he is. Wow, he's on the stream. Sorry, in doing this, I lost Megan. I'm going to try to get her back.
If you want to give, we will work together on a message depending on what your goal is.
Uh-oh.
And yeah, I'm happy to do that. I can solve other people's exes' problems. I can't solve
Can you
mine.
turn down your stream, please, Archer?
A doctor can't cure his own cancer. Exactly.
Kristen reports that me talking about my
I
own
can
guns.
still hear the stream. Oh, there we go. Okay, good. All right, we're making... All right, well, Artisher, I have you here. I seem to have lost Megan. Oh, no, here, all right, we're going to get everyone on.
Right now.
I'm here now. I don't know what's in the stream, though, because I was talking to Sachin for a while.
Yeah, you know what? I think I made a mistake and lost you guys.
Hey, Dave.
So I'm just going to talk to Artisher for a second, and then we're going to wrap up, and we'll do a better job next time. Artisher, how are you?
Hey Dave, how's it going?
It's going well. I can still hear someone's stream going on, so if you could mute that, please.
I can solve other people's exes' problems.
Can you turn down your stream, please, Archer?
Turn mine down. Is that right?
There we go. Okay, that's
Yeah.
good. Artisher, how are you?
We're great. We're awesome.
Oh, is that
only
Susan
see
right
you.
there?
That's what?
Susan, is that you?
Yes, that's Susan hiding.
Hi, how are you?
neat
Just catching a
Green
glimpse.
over there.
How are you?
Okay.
Can you see the top of her head?
Just barely, yes.
Oh, there you go. What's going on?
Oh, we got Megan back. Okay, Megan, here
It's
she
so
is.
nice to see your faces. Hi, guys.
Hi, how are ya?
Good. Talk to us. How are you doing? What's going on?
We're doing good over here. We're doing the social isolating thing, which has been pretty good, I guess, I suppose. We also have the dog. We have Kella. She was sleeping. That's nice. But things have been good. Things have been awesome.
We did Tango in a line to get groceries at Trader Joe's the other day.
Really?
We had
Yeah.
to wait for an hour.
How did it go over?
It
Oh,
was cute. It was fun.
yeah, we were
It's
trying to
fun.
inspire the crowd over there, and it was actually neat. We actually had more than enough space with the 6-foot radius thing going on.
We're
Right,
like,
a 6-foot radius is a huge area to dance tango in.
That is true. That is
Bigger
true.
than milongas.
Yeah, bigger than most milongas, exactly.
which is required for my leading.
And so you guys have been spending the entire quarantine together?
No.
Yeah,
Yes and no.
yes and no. I mean, during the day, there was like some essential activity that one of us needed to do, so we did that. And but by and large, it's been home, right? I think that's
Yeah, I mean, I've been working. Just been working. But I work from home largely anyway. It's just that I have had to prepare for online classes, to teach classes online now.
I see.
How you teach a jewelry fabrication class online is a challenge.
That's a good puzzle.
So I'm still figuring that out. There are going to be changes, obviously.
And so, Susan, do you just want to introduce yourself quickly and tell us what industry you are in and what kinds of changes you've seen there?
I'm lying on the floor right now. I feel very messy, to be honest.
We're here for it.
So yeah, I'm in a few industries, I guess. I'm an architect, and I also teach at Otis College of Art and Design. So I teach Rhino 3D modeling work and jewelry fabrication, because I'm also a jewelry designer. So I split my time between these three things anyway. Yeah, so the teaching is going online. The architecture I do from home anyway, and from my friend of mine's office. So the sites are essentially closing down, and a lot of the vendors are hard to contact now. They're transitioning working from home, which is really, it's quite tricky, because you can't get samples and things like that. But
We have a question from the chat, if you'd be willing to take it, Susan.
Yeah.
People are asking if you have any book recommendations and other general recommendations for not going crazy.
Also, could you try to get a little closer to the phone, and also your head is currently cut off by the top boundary, so maybe center it a little. Yeah, there we go. Perfect.
If I have time to read. One of the books I love, although I don't think Ardisha did very much, is The First 15 Lives of Harry August. You can sit up.
Say what the title was again?
Oh. The book is called The First 15 Lives of Harry August. I love that one.
The First 15 Lives of Harry August.
Yeah, it's a bit of a sci-fi, but I suppose it's got more existential aspects to it, where he gets born into the same life repeatedly, and here it is.
Oh, very nice. All right.
I always love a visual aid.
I'm usually not a non-fiction person, but this was a good escape.
Great.
And beautifully written. The sentences are long, which is great. I don't like choppy reading.
Winter Shrooms notes that he loves that book.
Oh.
I think Winter Shrooms is Shriram. I'm not positive. The picture's very small. But a vote of support already for the 15 Lives of Harry August.
Yeah, I mean, I'm interested to hear what other people would suggest. I don't have a whole lot of time to read.
I see. I feel like you would have a ton of time to read.
Have you been missing Tango at all, Susan? If so, what do you miss about Tango?
Tango. I have been missing Tango.
What do you miss most about it?
Even if I don't come, as often as Ardisha does, I miss it. What do I miss? I miss people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that seems to be a consistent answer.
Yeah, I like seeing people regularly. I don't think it's not a small thing, the fact that we see each other, repeatedly, even if it's, a couple of weeks in between for sometimes. I love showing up at the same place and seeing the same just lovely faces. Like I think that we all need community, and I so appreciate the different communities in Tango and how they overlap, and having that to come to. I like dancing too, obviously. I love the music and I love dancing. And we have been dancing at home a little bit, and Ardisha's been very generous in helping me learn how to lead. So I'm fiddling around with that.
New skill.
Susan, another question from the chat. What's the weirdest thing Ardisha has said to you or asked you?
The weirdest thing.
The weirdest thing he said to you or asked you?
I don't know if I remember it.
Oh, boy. My goodness. I mean, it is Friday after 9. Let's have it.
He doesn't really say weird things, or maybe he does and I don't think that they're that weird. I think maybe that's the thing with someone that you've
become habituated, maybe.
I'm habituated.
Give us a direction. I'm sure we'll find something weird in time.
Well, looks like we still have at least a few more weeks left of this, maybe more, so you can monitor.
Like historical references every now and again out of the blue. But I love that because it's stuff I don't know. So it's like, oh, well, you know that this happened previously. It's supposed to serve to keep me calm, but I don't know. It just makes me think society is a little crazy. No, but you're talking about weird funny. I don't know. I mean,
that was a hard question.
Things that make me laugh all the time. So I can't keep up with that. Yeah.
Well, it's so nice to hear from you guys, and this actually is what we had envisioned, is that we would maybe be able to patch in people from the chat. We're still obviously working out the kinks, working out our system, but once we get that smoothed out, we really just want to give as many people as possible the chance to show their face so that other people can see your face and we can see how you're doing. So we're just going to continue to try to facilitate that. We went a little longer on the stream today, but I guess we started longer. For me personally, I still find this whole process somewhat harrowing, just trying to make sure that we don't get disconnected completely as we did at the beginning. So please bear with us, and we will hopefully get it going a little more smoothly. Before we sign off, I would love to hear just quickly from Ardisha, how are you doing, and what is the effect on you professionally, personally?
Well, I mean, like everybody said, it's been pretty crazy. I think that it's amazing to me how quickly it seems like society can fall into emergency. It makes me think about just society in general. But, I mean, professionally speaking, I moved all my clients, all my patients to Zoom, which has been really good, actually. I mean, aside from the initial technical difficulties, which seem to happen every session, it's been better. This has been good. So, and in fact, I actually think there's something very charming about the whole video, like everybody being able to connect together because of technology. I mean, when you think about it, imagine if it was like 100 years ago.
Yep.
You literally not even know what somebody was doing 20 miles away. Like, you would have no idea.
Yeah,
So,
or what was going on or anything. Yep.
I
right.
feel like I shake in fear a little bit every time our internet crashes, and I wonder if it's like gone out for good. Irrationally. There's no reason to believe that, but I feel so dependent on it right now.
Well, we
Yeah.
are.
Yeah,
We
right,
are.
exactly, right. Thank goodness for 4G, 3G, 5G. What is it? Which is the one that causes cancer?
5.
5.
Oh
Okay.
no.
We're getting cancer, but we're connected, or something. Maybe. No, I shouldn't say it. I won't say it. Anyway, so it's been.
See, this is an example.
See, you said he never says weird things.
He does.
I do,
I just
apparently
don't
I
remember
do.
them. It's my problem with my memory, not with that.
All right, well, we have people signing off in the chat and sending their love. Mitra says, Happy New Year, Ardishar.
Happy you, Mitra. That's so sweet. It's for everyone who doesn't know. Yesterday was the first day of spring, the spring equinox, which was actually a perfect day of both equal light and dark. The day was evenly split, actually. So hopefully that brings us. That's supposed to be the natural year. That was like the pagan
Persian
year.
New Year.
Yeah. So prior to Islam, actually, everyone, it's actually non-denominational, so, you should celebrate it as a way of bringing in life and spring. Hopefully you all do that.
I think those are great
Hopefully.
words to finish on.
And
So thank you all so much for joining us.
Thanks,
Bye,
guys.
guys.
We will
was really fun.
probably try broadcasting again on Monday. You could look out maybe for another stream Monday around 8. We'll confirm that, but that would be when our next broadcast was.
there is one final request for Ardishar and Susan to show their guns as we roll out.
Oh, cute. Oh, cute. Show
You
your
show
guns
your
like this. Here,
guns.
show your guns like so.
Perfect.
There it is.